Hello. So today's pretty good. It was kind of just a lazy Saturday type day. So things I did today that were actually fun. I watched the new iCarly, and all the setting was beautiful. And I swear Carly is like our queen, okay? Because she ships SETI harder than anybody else, which is what makes me laugh at people who ship Creddy even more than I typically laugh at ships that oppose them. Because seriously, Carly wants Sam and Freddie to be happy together so much more than anybody else in the family. And I just think it's fun. And then I watched this week's Doctor Who. And, okay, first of all, I thought it was a brilliant episode. I don't know, I just thought it was fantastic. I thought it was just like a fun setup. It had fun background characters, which is always nice in Doctor Who. I was really sad that Rita died. She would have been cool. I cried again at the end of it. I started crying when the doctor was like having that conversation with Amy. He was like, I only asked you along because I'm vain, or something like that. And he was just like, you have to let go of your faith in me. And he called her Amy Williams, and he said it's time to stop waiting. And I was just like, and also like the sad look on Rory's face when the doctor was like, it's because of your faith in me. And she's like, Rory's always just like, it's never me, is it? And that always kills me. And just like for the record, I just want to say that I believe that what the doctor saw when he opened the door to his room was himself. That's just my theory there. And then at the end, when he said goodbye to Amy, I was just like, I mean, I'm going to miss the Pawns so much. I do, like, really love them. But that's not what I was crying about when the episode ended. I was crying for the doctor. Because he's this wonderful, amazing, magical person. And I feel like the worst thing in the world for him is for him to be stuck alone. And he always ends up stuck alone. And that's just horribly tragic to me. And I hate references and callbacks and moments where you realize that the doctor always has to let everybody go or lose them. And it kills me and wounds my heart. And so I cried for the doctor at the end of the episode as he's taking off in the TARDIS, and he just kind of turns around at the console and he just kind of looks around his empty TARDIS, and he's all alone, and his face is so sad, and I just couldn't handle it, and I cried. But I am going to miss the Pawns a lot. I love them. But I'm also quite excited to see who's next. And the preview for next week's episode, Craig is back. Okay, The Lodger is like one of my favorite episodes from season 5. So I'm just like really excited that he's going to be in another episode because I thought his episode was brilliant. So Craig returns. And Cybermen. We haven't seen the Cybermen in Moffat's era since like the Big Bang. And there was only like one Cyberman, and he was there for like 5 seconds. Cybermen. And then we hung out in Ramon's room, and Stephen played more Silent Hill 3 while we watched, and we accomplished many things in Silent Hill 3, including finding the mirror room. I'm really not going to bother to explain it, but if you ever sit down and play Silent Hill 3, the mirror room. Just go there. Now I am here, talking to you. That was my day. So I shall think of a thing to tell you that is life-changing, and then I shall go to bed. Did you not find Dan? Did you look in all of your pockets?
You're brilliant. What do I do with it?
Wander the halls, lost and alone.
Just sleep in the hallways.
Good night, Ramon. I think my thing that I learned today to tell you that I think is perfectly practical, brilliant, and useful life advice. When you lose something, first check all of your pockets. Good night.